Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a new day where today in Genshin Impact we are going to go ahead and get into this warehouse and get the good stuff and get the approval of what was that person's name again? Dory, I think it was. So with that being said, welcome back to Genshin Impact and back on to the main Archon quest. So that was actually pretty interesting. In the previous video we got up to this point and didn't allow us to do it, but they wanted to continue off with a side quest, and I thought that was pretty cool, something different, and I appreciate it. I actually appreciate it because they give us a free character. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue off where we left off.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
No worries, no worries. I already read everything. Don't worry, I already read it.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know.
He's trying to fool us, or trying to know us. That's okay, that's okay.
You look like you have some skill.
Thank you.
Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port, because we are in the port.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers.
Thank you.
We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Thank you.
Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
Oh.
What? The Matra? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Boy.
He ran that way.
Oh boy.
Look, he's over there.
Paimon, he's running all the way up.
If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way.
Whoa.
Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right. Here, over here.
Oh.
You can stop running now.
Thank you. You're Dory?
So you were the one who was calling out to us just
Oh.
now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
Ran all the way to the top.
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory.
Huh?
And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Hello.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain?
Oh my goodness.
I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say,
Oh.
then you can forget about doing any business.
I'm sorry.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything.
Oh,
But I
well,
bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady
thank
dealings,
you.
haven't you?
Everywhere.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble.
They'll
As
rat you out.
decent folks trying to run an honest business.
Honest.
We don't need any of that.
The
Wouldn't
no
you agree?
quotations.
So that's why I prefer to have customers like you.
Thank
It's
you.
your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out.
Oh, okay.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
They're pretty shiny. I even washed them.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Beautiful. Wow.
She has a trove of Karen's knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear
best.
customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the
Cool.
sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 mora.
That's kind of cheap.
Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Paimon, there's experts in everything.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert
I
in
don't want
historic
that.
architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa! That's
Paimon,
a lot of mora!
Paimon, don't do your
Of course,
reaction like that.
You are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at
Cool.
the bottom. All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Oh, 3 shiny ones. And this one. And that one.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders and quite the eye for quality.
Thank you.
We'll take these, please and thank you. My, oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a
1,000?
rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
Not even a million?
Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Wow.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge
Paimon.
we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If
Paimon.
we spend just a little
Oh,
more, we
boy.
can get something worth 1 million mora.
She
Isn't
forgot
that a
about
fantastic
everything.
Deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
We're so disappointed on her.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's mora left.
I want that in my
so
pocket.
let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory.
Oh.
We'd like to spend an extra
Boy.
100,000 mora. Excellent. Then please select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here. Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
She's tricking you,
Oh,
Paimon.
but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time. Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about
I
this.
told you.
Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Pass it.
Huh? Why?
Paimon, trust me. Trust me.
Hey, we're getting a capsule worth
Oh,
1 million mora
boy.
here. Don't be such a party pooper. Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right?
For
Let's go with this one.
for you.
Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the
Boy.
next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
You two made it.
Hello.
And from the looks on your faces, You were successful.
Upset face
Wow.
a bit from
There's so
Paimon.
many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our
That
meetup
money
spot?
could have been in our pockets.
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the academia's control, so naturally the academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
What should we say?
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
What?
In that case,
Good,
you're
good.
on the right track.
Yes.
A short while ago, the academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
The location.
I highly doubt it has
Oh.
any mystical properties.
Oh, boy.
But it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
Is it in your pocket?
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Oh.
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all,
Are you sure?
there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes, Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me.
Ooh, that's smart.
The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
You're
In
welcome.
other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
She said a few
Yes,
days.
you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the
Oh.
divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Not a lie, right? It's not a lie?
Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Thum, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves,
Boy.
but we're not sure how to
I
use
bought
it.
it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Got it.
Place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
The
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
so 1 in 7's
Really?
gone,
Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
but
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability.
okay.
However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
Oh boy.
We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
Okay.
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Do we improve or not?
Wow! Oh, hey, you must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right,
I'm
let's
not gonna
begin the
push it.
test. Just fight as you normally do.
Got it.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey! By royal decree. Shut up.
All right.
How do we
I'll
do?
link your Akasha terminal to record data.
Oh.
The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand.
Oh.
I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Ho ho ho. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. Oh, that's a cool shot.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I don't know.
You mean that it worked?
We gotta
All
test
right.
it out.
Time for round 2.
Oh,
Fight with the same composure as before.
got it.
Let's dance.
Don't blink.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Did we do good?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Bye, you just started.
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During
Oh,
the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much?
not even a percentage, Paimon. 100%. We
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
I
Of
told
course,
you,
this could
Paimon.
be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
Thank you. Thank you.
At the very least,
Too
this
powerful.
test allowed me to gain more insight into you two.
Oh.
Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment.
Oh boy.
I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.
Two days?
This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information.
What am I supposed to do?
Pay her as much as she requests.
Got it.
Here, over here! Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time?
Buy some
You
stuff?
name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of mora, there's a way. Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all? Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge.
She knew the whole
But you
time.
know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap.
How much does it cost?
After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
Would Mora do?
How can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
She doesn't trust her no more.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
True.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons.
You're welcome.
Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet King?
How much did it cost?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King.
Does it?
That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself. Thanks for the info, Dory. Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain.
I like her.
Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and... Oh, hey, Thumb! We got the info you wanted!
Really? All right.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction.
For the money.
But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
It should be like a few days.
First, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Paimon, we're supposed to go
Thank you for
exploring.
your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Oh, Hatham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
Right beside you.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
It's a fight time.
Yep, let's go.
Oh, hey, Thumb.
Oh, they actually
I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Uh-oh.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place.
True.
I was more worried that you might go back on your promise.
And you got more people.
But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Good day.
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Oh, my funeral? I
I'm
didn't
not
pay.
going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Not him? They're like tappy.
Here they come. Good luck, you two.
I knew it.
That's close enough.
Reveal. I'll protect us. Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Today.
The boss is gonna
Academia
come?
Scum! Boss!
I
Finally!
knew it. Oh, he sounds
you
like a
use it?
zombie.
Great! Now we can...
Oh boy.
Boss?
What the?
Boss!
Oh! Oh!
What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Oh! Oh, we're in the ear! That had to hurt.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Hello?
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Slippery hands. Where did his men go?
World,
Wh-
forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
That was awesome.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said?
World.
World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Do we reveal it?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back too.
Paimon's not looking.
What a shame. We were so close.
Mm-hmm.
Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
He's not gonna tell us?
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't.
Oh.
Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
She's all by herself.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
We got a festival.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Nice.
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Good day. I know he's hiding from us, but we haven't seen him grab it. I understand that part.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Uh-oh. You should have told us. We trusted you. Alrighty, everyone. So that will mark the end of the video and end of chapter 3, I think, was Act 1. We do have Act 2, so we're going to go ahead and do that later on. I'm going to go ahead and take a little break. I do wonder what's going to happen with, yeah, the red. Is it going to, someone going to get the knowledge, or are we going to get the knowledge later on? Who knows, who knows? Stay tuned for that. But for now, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.